Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield. I'm a professional dancer, professional dance choreographer, and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States. And we're going to be taking a look at a couple more auditions from the second episode of Street Dance Girl Fighter Season 2. These were the ones that I encountered while I was doing a full episode reaction. Those can be available on Patreon exclusively there. It has all of the nooks and crannies of the episode as well as my personal thoughts throughout the concept of the different criterias, as well as some extra thoughts trickled in from some of the auditions being rewatched. So I hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna go ahead and take a watch.
Oh yeah. Wow. Warriors, yo, get your freak on. You don't need money 'cause you won't be alone. You don't need money 'cause you won't be alone. Yo, get you in the zone. You don't need money 'cause you won't be alone. Got my lookout, girls got fit boys to look at.
Yo, why did they post this on YouTube? This is awesome. Guys. This song goes hard though. In button. I wonder if they got out. I don't know. That was freaking dope. Okay, they got in. Cool. Interesting they did not post that on YouTube, or maybe it was VPN'd. Who knows? Anyway, let's talk about it. So what I really like about this is their essence is just, you can't deny the essence. Even if you just had, even if they didn't talk about their battle experience, you can really tell they're based on how they carry themselves. It does remind me a little bit of H, which I think is really fun because I've so far I've really been enjoying H as a crew from the first season, and it definitely makes sense why they are a crew that a lot of people like, right? So from the beginning here, how they set this up is really cool. I would say this is just like a really subtle, this is like something like just a subtle side note. Whenever people wear do-rags, there's a function behind it. It's not just for fashion, right? So like, I really feel that, so it's kind of a toss-up with some things. I would say a do-rag is one of those things. Like, I understand the fashion aesthetic of it, but the function of it is, it's the silk, right? Like, it's supposed to maintain and cause your hair to stay in place and not go anywhere whenever you're sleeping, or you're maintaining or doing hair care of some kind. A lot of so I think like with do-rags, I understand it's supposed to carry a certain aesthetic or a certain look, but also, I mean, I know in the motorcycle realm, wearing a do-rag helps like protecting your hair. Like, it's just meant to protect your hair. So I feel that wearing it as a costume piece, as long as, I think it's just tricky, as long as there's an awareness as to why the do-rag was a natural integration into the fashion of hip-hop, it's because it's from the actual culture of Black culture. Like, I feel like I would be more receptive to when people use it as an item to help carry their own aesthetic as a crew. So that's just my side note. I don't know like why they chose to go with do-rags. That's fine, but that would be like a question that I would ask if I had that opportunity of, why did you guys choose do-rags? Because if it was like, oh, it looks cool, then that would be a different conversation than oh, we wore it because we notice like there's a function behind it. It really helps, and they have like a purpose behind it, things like that. Anyway, but this beginning was really cool. The bleeding out was really fun. Very clean. Really, really glad they were clean. Good chance. So they are in. I know that. We just don't know who at this point. Although they pop up, boom, 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 having your feature look. We have an odd number, which really helps us be able to channel in and see, okay, cool. We got a lot to work with. and symmetry. I love that da 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 da. They're all hitting it with the same essence. That really helps because cleanliness stems from not only doing the content correctly, but carrying the same posture and aesthetic correctly as well with each other. And all of them not only are carrying that essence and the carriage of the posture of the style, they are doing a fabulous job with matching each other's energy on it. They're building it because the song is not super, it's hype, but not like, goodness, hold on. Excuse me, but it's a mix of it's hype but intricate, you know, and I really like that. It's a great aesthetic, pulling it down, bring it back up, great use of the levels right there in that monastery was really nice. So having that drop, that pop or accent of a drop and then coming back up was really good call for them here. Love the energy, everybody getting featured in a different way and bringing it back, bringing it through. 1, 2, I love dun da da da. It was really, really nice. Over to a baby, a little shamrock with a little energy with a drop, having people jump over. Really fun. That that little and using the accent to hit her back. I will say the track itself carried that a little bit more than them doing it. But they really popped off with that pop accent. Like that was really, really equal in energy. But that, you know, like I see what they were going for. Goodness. I feel like right there, maybe investment of the whole body, not quite just the arms, I think would have carried that little eeriness towards and absorbing towards the center. But I still think it was still a great choice in comparison to doing nothing at all. Energy, love that, where they go, and that's why that kind of stuff works, where you go super sporadic but it's still structured, and then they go into nice synchronicity. That was really nice to see because you have to prove that you understand how to be together. So when you sporadically branch out, it's not like they didn't clean this here. There's no question. And they're doing a fabulous job of being very clear when they're together, when they're choosing certain dynamics, when they're doing speed changes, whenever they're going and transitioning. So it's very clear what we're seeing, and it's very enjoyable. Little partner work there, having somebody on the side, not quite, have a partner, but they still carried with them dancing by themselves. That was really nice. Yep. They look like babies. That's fun. So we got 3, and then that right there, right there into that grouping, and then they finish. That was freaking cool. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have Jam and 1 mil. We're out, but everybody else were in. I freaking liked that. I really did. Do I think it was? I mean, I think it depends on who else would be considered all-ins, but that was a very, very solid in. I feel honestly they could have gotten 5. I think would have been really cool. Now, who would I choose for them in regards to a team? I think Hook would be a really great choice for them, at least with aesthetic. And I feel like branching out into different interesting concepts I think could really help. But they have a really great foundation. I think La Chica can also bring something nice to the table for them as well. So those would be my 2 initially. I'd say with Bebe, yes, they would also operate well, but I'm also right now in my head thinking through who they already have in their arsenal. I don't know who has already gone to Hook, who's already gone to La Chica. I just know who's gone to Bebe, and knowing what the criteria is about to take place, which they don't know that, but we do. I feel that them being away from Bebe could do them better for the overall, for more of them to make it in to their what is it, to that final set. Them being battlers is really going to be helpful for them this episode, because them being able to battle against others for individual spots, that means they have a higher chance of getting more spots depending on who they go to. So my hope would be they either went to La Chica or Hook, because I don't quite know, like there's no lip that's in with Jam. You have Onbeats that's with Jam. You got Just Jerk Rookies that's with Bebe. And then I'm saying Ventures going to 1 mil. But anyway, that was really fun. Very curious to see where they're going to go.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I was helpful in some way. If you want to see more Street Dance Girl Fighter content, whereas that's the first season, early released episodes, as well as full episode reactions, I have all of that available on Patreon. But if you just want to hang out with me on YouTube and see what I post Monday through Friday, you're more than welcome to do that. It's always very exciting to get to just speak in dialogue more so about just the different auditions, where we think teams they should have gone, our personal thoughts regarding season 1 and season 2 and things of the like. So I'm definitely excited for that here. I'm Jess again, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.